Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister Wives, the big mess that Robyn made public. Fans of Sister Wives frequently discuss strange things that have appeared in the background of TLC episodes. The things that Kody&Robyn Brown, and others own that you can see over the seasons. We've seen some really weird things. Sister Wives, neglect or intentional blunders? It's possible that the viewers of Sister Wives were not intended to notice these odd things in the background. Or perhaps they purposefully displayed things. It's possible that Kody and the women staged it so that fans could talk about it. It is one strategy for keeping them interested in learning about their lives. Kody, Meri Brown, Janelle, Robyn, and Christine Brown's spouses all experienced this, as did Christine Brown. Therefore, perhaps our observation of these things is not an error. Instead, it could be that they planted the things there. After all, keeping the money coming in is all about the ratings. We saw a lot more after Kody and the four women moved to Vegas. As each house had a larger space, their belongings began to spread across four. When they moved to Flagstaff, we saw even more of this. You may recall that Robyn, Meri, Christine, and Janelle Brown all resided in substantial homes in Las Vegas. Kody was able to make his marital rounds with ease because they all lived in the same cul-de-sac. When they shot in the Vegas homes of the Sister Wives brides, fans saw some strange things. In case you were unaware, the Sister Wives production team visits each residence. Before rolling the cameras, they also sweep the area where they intend to film. They must ensure that no logos are visible on food or merchandise. It is to ensure that they do not run into copyright issues. Producers look for ways to avoid making mistakes. As a result, production will conduct pre-checks at the locations of Janelle, Christine, Meri, and Robyn. They don't just walk in with cameras and start filming right away. This is not how things work. They go through a variety of pre-production processes. They take out pictures of friends and family who didn't give their permission to be on the show. Then they won't have to blur a lot of things out. Where they miss something, you'll still see blurring. However, the majority of what you see has been approved by production to be included in the scenes. Also evidently approved by Kody and whoever was living in the house where they were filming. This indicates that anything observed is either intentionally displayed or, I don't know, neglected. Or perhaps they were unaware that it would result in drama. However, all of the wives have had little things caught on camera that they may not want viewers to see, and Robyn's house in particular catches fans' eyes for things they've spotted in the background over the seasons. However, I feel like Kody and the wives are usually intentionally stirring up drama for ratings. Sister Wives, Clutter Confessions of Meri, Janelle, and Christine. Meri is usually pretty organized for a sister wife who works from home a lot. I think it helps that she only has one child, so her house isn't a tornado of mess. However, in one episode, fans were quick to point out, and I'll show you right now, that Kody's first wife had let a mess run amok in her kitchen as they entered to film. I assume Meri always keeps her kitchen neat. Therefore, fans notice when it appears messy on film. Janelle has struggled with clutter for a while, but in her defense, she has 6 children with Kody, so it's no surprise that sometimes things get out of hand and pile up. A corner of Janelle's living room was overflowing with stuff, and it might not have even been her stuff. Because she has children of all ages, it's possible that it was just a pile of stuff she kept for some of them. Kody's second wife has also been moving into smaller and smaller homes over the years, but even when Janelle lived in a larger house, her bedroom was still prone to becoming a storage area for all of her belongings. But as a matter of fact, we've all been there, right? Janelle was aware that there would be cameras. Clearly, Janelle was aware that the cameras were coming, but maybe she didn't have anywhere else to put the things, which is why they're all out in the open in these pictures I'm showing you. Fans laughed when Janelle and Kody were in Janelle's bedroom in another Sister Wives scene. This time, it wasn't clutter, but something really interesting. When Janelle and Kody were in her room, the TLC cameras captured a clump of blonde hair that was hanging in the background on a dresser mirror. Because the blonde hairpiece was in a bedroom that Janelle and Kody shared, viewers debated whether it was Janelle's or Kody's because the color kind of matched. Inside the RV of Janelle Brown, things seemed to get worse when Janelle moved into the RV, making them even more crowded. She had no choice but to store things everywhere, even on top of her tiny stove. However, I am confident that Janelle will be able to spread her wings and arrange her belongings as she pleases in her new residence, which is located across the country and far from her ex-husband Kody. Christine is the next person. Her apartment appeared to be overcrowded prior to her move-in with her new husband, David Woolley. That was especially true in Flagstaff, but she also had 6 children with Kody, and when you have grown children, you end up having to store things like a U-Haul storage facility. The TLC cameras these days look like they are filming in magazine pages at Christine Woolley's new home as a wife. Since everything is in its place and in perfect condition, it's possible that she gave everything back to her grown children, downsized, or just got rid of all of Kody's hair products to make room. On Sister Wives in the past, dirty dishes were everywhere. However, in the past, there were 6 children and dishes in the sink and on the counters at Christine's home. There was a lot of stuff just kind of crammed in when a camera peered into one of her kitchen cabinets with the door open. This suggests that maybe she was just shoving stuff in that she wanted to get out of sight before the cameras started rolling. That must be extremely stressful, but Christine's third wife was aware that the TLC crew would be there. She probably had time to clean everything thoroughly. Having said that, I'm glad she didn't always pick things up and put them away because Christine's house is where the famous calendar was shot. Despite the fact that it was a brief scene, they did not conceal it or move it. I'm going to show you a picture of Kody standing in the kitchen with Christine. Fans assumed that the calendar on the wall was Kody's infamous intimacy schedule because they could see it. You know, the one he uses to track his shifting responsibilities in the bedroom. Despite the fact that they never proved it. Medication, clutter, and innuendo in Robyn's home? The most comments from fans are directed at the scenes that Sister Wives filmed at Robyn's house. I will say that nobody was allowed inside the house during the majority of the filming in Flagstaff for Robyn or Kody. I recall that one day while they were filming, prior to Mary's departure, probably 2 seasons ago, it was extremely cold and icy, and she left Mary outside shivering. She asked Robyn to get her one of Kody's spare jackets because it was so cold. That is not very welcoming. When they were allowed to film inside, fans quickly noticed a number of things that Robyn and Kody clearly did not want the cameras there. The initial shot, this first picture, was taken a few years ago, when Solomon Brown, also known as Solomon Brown, and Ariella Brown were still very young. Additionally, the kitchen counter contained a number of bottles that appeared to be supplements or medications, which upset viewers. Fans were put in danger because they were within easy range of the young children of Robyn and Kody. The following image provides a general view of the piles of clutter all around Robyn's house. This was taken at one of the season shoots. Then, a second shot shows what you see when you first enter Kody and Robyn's house. Additionally, there is simply an overabundance of garbage. Although it was not clutter, one thing in the background of Kody and Robyn's home definitely drew the attention of fans. This note appears to warn all of Kody's children not to take Robyn's food from their refrigerator. The note might have been addressed to all of the wives and children, or maybe it was just for the wives and children who didn't live in the house. It just seems unwelcoming. Sister Wives, staged rating clutter? In the end, a lot of fans are convinced that a lot of the bizarre things in the background of Kody's wives' homes were deliberately left out. I think it's more the stress of having so many kids and trying to clean up before a camera crew arrives, at least in the earlier seasons. Some viewers even wonder if Robyn's clutter was staged in this way on purpose to get people talking, keep them watching, increase ratings, and make money. I wouldn't rule it out for them. Following Robyn Brown's disappointment regarding monogamy on Sister Wives, I am certain that Kody will seek another wife. Is that the most suitable choice for them? After hearing Robyn Brown lament the loss of polygamy on Sister Wives, I'm convinced that she and Kody Brown will look for a new wife. But is this really their best choice? From September 2024 to February 2025, Sister Wives Season 19 aired 20 episodes. Season 19 was very different from previous seasons because the Brown family was in disarray. Christine Brown and Janelle Brown separated from Kody in November 2021 and December 2022, respectively. Meri became the last of the original wives to divorce Kody in January 2023. Each of the wives viewed Kody's marriage to Robyn as favoritism, particularly when it came to how Kody spent his time during the COVID-19 pandemic. Robyn, on the other hand, has been hurt and upset by the loss of their plural family, which they had built together for more than a decade, while Kody blamed everyone else. "Blame yourself if I don't love you," was his motto. In season 19, Christine got married, Meri officially left, and Janelle moved to North Carolina. Kody appeared to be resolved regarding monogamy, and Robyn was devastated that she no longer had sister wives. Robyn and Kody have been content to be monogamous. Kody has repeatedly stated that he was never in love with Meri, Christine, or Janelle. He boasts that Robyn is his true love, that she is his priority, and that she is everything he has ever wanted, at the expense of other people's feelings. "I have witnessed Kody attempt to make up for the loss of his diverse family by praising his ex-girlfriends for not staying with him and labeling them as women who were never right for him." Robyn joined the Brown family not only because she immediately fell in love with Kody, but also because she wanted to live in a large family and community that was kind to each other. Robyn still wants to be her sister's wife. Despite never having a close relationship with any of Meri's wives, Robyn stated that she valued the sisterhood that polygamy fosters. She did not grow up in a family with multiple partners. "I noticed that Robyn frequently questioned Kody about the possibility of reuniting with Meri or Janelle and frequently expressed her dissatisfaction with the loss of a plural family throughout season 19. The first episode of Sister Wives' 20th season is expected to air in spring 2025. "Do you ever sit there and feel you wish we were in a plural relationship?" Robyn asked Kody. In a sneak peek that was shown near the end of Sister Wives' season 19 finale. In an interview, Robyn then elaborated on her feelings. "Since Robyn is determined to continue polygamy, I anticipate that she will encourage Kody to find a new wife. When Kody does anything for Robyn, she is happy. Kody now makes it abundantly clear that he will go to any lengths to satisfy Robyn. Despite Kody's acceptance, I believe Robyn will give in to her desire to lead a monogamous life because she finds it unfulfilling. Consequently, the couple will investigate plural marriage. Kody has experienced this as Robyn clings to the past. Will Kody&Robyn search for a second spouse? Kody has clearly demonstrated to me that he cannot be a good husband in the plural marriage matrix. Even if Kody&Robyn return to polygamy, I don't see him changing his ways to put spending time with Robyn ahead of finding a new wife. The fact that Kody's long-term marriages ended in polygamy was largely due to his affection for Robyn. Kody&Robyn are likely to have extensive discussions about the matter during the upcoming season, and Kody may decide to pursue it at Robyn's request. But I don't think it will work out because Kody from Sister Wives is currently a content monogamist. Kody will try to make Robyn happy, but moving on to other relationships could be disastrous because he hasn't fully recovered from the loss of his polygamist ambitions. Sister Wives, Meri in a bathing suit features new information regarding Meri's dating and Coyote Pass issues. Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives, appears stunning in a bathing suit during the TLC series break. At the moment, you can see her everywhere. The former husband's first wife, Kody Brown, is also pleased to dispel the online rumors. She is also disclosing personal information. Meri Brown updates her followers about Sister Wives. Meri Brown and her best friend Jen Sullivan host an online show called Fridays with Friends in addition to their Sister Wives series. She once prefaced her responses to fan questions with a disclaimer. If you are tuning into this live venue in search of information regarding Sister Wives, you are not in the appropriate location, as stated in that disclaimer. Meri stated that she would not divulge any information about the activities of the family. But she seemed to break that rule a little when she answered questions about Robyn Brown and Coyote Pass. Although she didn't say much, fans learned that the Coyote Pass issue has not been resolved. She also recently posted this. We have been watching nearly 2-year-old Sister Wives episodes in which Meri and Janelle Brown are unable to convince Kody to sell. Consequently, it appears that continues to this day. Meri is then asked by a fan if Robyn Brown ever knew her. She responded that, as a result of watching the show, the majority of viewers are familiar with the response. Mary most likely means what she and Jen talked about in the season 19 preview. They talked about how Robyn didn't seem like a friend to them. Swimming in synchrony in a bathing costume, Mary took a